Here today in Plymouth, I'm on board MOOSK. MOOSK is one of the boats belonging to the Island Trust, an organisation taking disadvantaged children to sea, and they've taken the decision to sell 2 of their vessels, keeping one, and MOOSK is sadly one of the ones to go. She's 45 foot on deck plus bowsprit, built in Falmouth in 1906. She's currently coded to Category 2 commercial licence under UK flag, so is a working commercial vessel, been doing RYA training and sailing with disadvantaged kids, sail training. So here we are on the foredeck. She's got this nice yacht laid teak deck, which is glued to the plywood subdeck, no screws involved. Fairly recently put down, so all in very good condition. You've got a Loughran's anchor windlass there. The bowsprit can retract and come in. It's pinned through here, through the bits, and the bowsprit slides back in. We are looking aft along the deck. Here we got fore hatch here, down into the fore cabin. These galvanised pin rails used for taking halyard falls and so on, but also some of them, there's another pin rail here outboard, and most of them come down to here. This is galvanised standing rigging, external galvanised chain plates. Here looking at the coach roof. Again, coach roof deck is laid teak. Moving aft here, she's got a spray hood fitted, which just shelters the cockpit. Of course, this can be folded down if you don't like the look of it. Nice big wide side decks, easy to move along. And then here to the cockpit. Come back here in a minute. Go and carry on moving aft. So you've got a locker here, this lifts up, just used for sail stowage mainly. Lots of space down in there. There's the running backstays, so these are on tackles, can be released, make off back to cleats over there. Here's the main sheet. Main sheet's made off to this fitting on the mizzen mast because of the rudder and so on, the telestock. It's the most sensible place to have it. So there's just a single tail, comes down to there to the cleats. Here on the aft deck, so you've got these stainless steel cages for the gas bottles. So there doesn't have to be any gas lockers, sealed lockers or anything like that, they're just on deck. Nice seating here on the push bit, and a little bumpkin takes the main sheet there for the mizzen. Again, being coded, it's got all the necessary safety gear required by the MCA. So here, moving forward, looking into the cockpit, there's quite a lot of space here. These thwarts are sealed, they're not lifting to lockers, because beneath here is 2 quarter berths, which you'll see later on. There's a big pump, big manual pump here. Cockpit's obviously self-draining, There's a hatch in here underneath which you can undo the dogs to get into if you want to get down to the stern gland and aft end of the engine. You got various instruments here, Raymarine wireless instruments for wind and depth and log, steering compass, and then a companion hatch going down below. Here down below on MOOSK, she's a big volume boat down below, a lot of headroom, nearly 7 foot. You can see here port side, there's a decent sized quarter berth there, going right back in under the port side cockpit thwarts. Here's chart desk, it's got its own seat, lifts up here, obviously usual nonsense. Raymarine plotter, standard horizon VHF. This is switch panels, bilge pumps, all the usual stuff. Starboard side, again, big quarter berth in here, right back. Each of these quarter berths has got a little curtain comes across just to a little bit of privacy. And being a commercial boat, just got a commercial galley, all stainless steel. So this is single sink, nice and deep, so you can use it for making tea and doing stuff in without sloshing everywhere. Manually pump water. This is a GN Spas stove, 4 burner, top quality stove. Here's for the rubbish bin. And again, being coded, she's got all the usual safety gear, gas alarms, and their shut off valves. The saloon separated off by these bulkheads here. The plywood bulkheads with varnished hardwood trim. The settee berth here, huge, very, very deep. And they've got lee cloths as well, which come up. And then above each one is the pipe cot berth. So this folds out, the pipe clips in here. Got these really nice secure berths, actually very comfortable. And in terms of storage space, tons of space in behind here, underneath these as well, because the water tank's under the cabin sole, so you've got all this storage space underneath these settee berths. Netting and so on put up here to get more storage when they're working at sea. So you can see here under the side decks, it's plywood subdeck here under the ply, all nice and tight and dry. No signs of water seepage around anywhere. Same on the other side here. Got this pipe cot berth, pulls out, clips in here, and then you've got one up, one down, making 4 good berths in the saloon. So moving forward, again, all the safety gear, smoke alarms and so on. These, not all the lights, but these lights in here are red and white, so it's good for night sailing. Moving forward, big hanging locker, wet locker here for all the oilskins. And here port side, here's a heads compartment. Just a Chabsco manual sea toilet. And you've got a stainless basin, hand basin here. Manually pump water from this foot pump down here. And pumped out that one. So no electrics, all very simple, nothing to go wrong. can see here, it's a big large clamp. This has been fitted more recently, just supporting in way of the mainmast. Big original iron hanging knees, through bolted. And then into the fore cabin. Here's the mainmast here, keel stepped. This cabin's got 2 single berths and then more pipe cots. These pipe cots here fold down. They've actually got mattresses, these ones, so very comfortable. And then up again, out the way during the day. Here's a spurling pipe for the anchor chain coming down to the anchor locker underneath this forward part here. You can see storage space up in the bows. You've got space for hanging mooring lines up, just general bosun stores. So 2015, when she had a major refit with the keel off and new stem and so on, they strengthened the whole structure. So she's got these enormous, see the width of my hand on there, these enormous wooden floors. These are all through bolted, and then they were reinforced with these stainless plates with big wings coming up the side, and then the tangs on the bottom picking up the keel bolt, and that then sandwiches the whole structure together with the centre line, the ballast keel, the sides of the hull, and then fastened through the planking, so that you've got an enormous amount of strength there, which you didn't have before. And these stainless plates come right back through under this bit of floor here, so it's all nice and strong. Right, here we are going back aft again, looking through the saloon. You can see a lot of beam on this boat, good headroom. And companion steps over the engine box. There's a Yanmar 75 horsepower turbocharged engine put in 2015, and then back up on deck.